Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for tech tutorials and business tools made simple. In today's video, we are diving into TaxCalc, the powerful accountancy and tax software trusted by thousands of professionals and practices across the UK and around the world. Whether you're a first-time user, a small business owner, or a tax practitioner looking to streamline your workflow, this tutorial is for you. So we will guide you step by step on how to get started, set up your practice or client's account, file returns, and make the most out of its smart features like compliance workflows, MTD filing, and more. So if you are ready to take the stress out of tax season and simplify your accounting, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do, visit the official website of TaxCalc. On the top corner, you have the option to log in using your credentials. But if you wanted to access the platform for a free trial, all you have to do is click the free 14-day trial for accountancy practices. I want you to click the get started so you would be forwarded to the sign up form. Okay, so now if you are an existing customer, you might want to fill in all the information. But if you are new to accountancy, especially with TaxCalc, I want you to click the continue button. It's very important for you to provide all the information needed here. It takes steps 1 to 3 about you, about your practice, and of course, start your trial. Just follow the on-screen instructions, because if you do, you will be forwarded to the download page. Alright, after that, you want to make sure that you click the continue button once you have successfully installed the TaxCalc application. Now, if you are using Windows Bitdefender, you might want to turn off some firewall or adjust some settings to allow TaxCalc to be installed properly. I want you to click the continue button and of course click the agree button. Alright, and then what will happen is you will be forwarded here. Now you can create your new network database if you have chosen the network TaxCalc product. But if there's no existing for that, you can also have the option to drag and drop some connection. If you don't have it, just click the continue button. Alright? Now TaxCalc is collecting packages and required to create the network database. You want to make sure that you are connected to a stable active internet connection. So because that could interfere with the installation, and of course, click the next button. Alright, we're gonna click the typical. I'm not suggesting you use the custom unless you have experience using TaxCalc. But if you're a new user like me, just click the first one and I click this next button. Alright, and of course, obviously, we need to agree to the terms and conditions. And as you can see, we need to install that. Takes a little while and I get back to you once the installation is successful. Now it's checking for the licenses and creating your database. So you want to make sure, again, if you are having problems accessing the TaxCalc website, you might want to use a VPN because they are imploring a thing called geo restriction to specific regions and locations. And after that, we're going to click the continue button. All right. Now, this is very important when setting up your TaxCalc hub setup. You need to provide the main office code, office description, and a lot more. Okay. And then obviously, you need to provide as much as information as you can and be honest about it. All right. So you have like your firm's HMRC filing details, tax return online filing settings, so that you can check whether HMRC will receive and accept a tax return and that is filed online. You have the corporation CT 600, individual partnerships and trusts or SA 100, SA 800, and SA 900, and then the filing attempts as well. Okay, so you can have like number of attempts like 40. You can set that to a lot more if you wanted. It's up to you, but by default it's around 40, and I want you to click the continue once you are done. And then there's going to be the agency details. If you want to automatically populate agent information in tax returns, you can do that. Or you use your firm details, use assigned office details, or if you want to use your bank details, you can do that as well. It's up to you, all right? Now, you have the online filing to company's house. If you wanted to have the presenter ID and the presentation authentication, it's up to you. I want you to click the continue button and click the finish button, all right? Now, and once you have successfully installed the TaxCalc on your computer or your device, you will be forwarded to the main application itself. You have 3 sections here: the practice management and compliance, communications, and the HMRC and taxation, plus the financial reporting. We're gonna go to the practice manager. All right, because if you click the launch button, you will be forwarded to this one right here. So with this, you have an access to the central hub for managing your entire practice. It helps you take clients and engagements, assign tasks, and manage deadlines. You can monitor staff performance and workload and improve workflow visibility with dashboards and report. I'm going to click that, and I'm going back here on the time section for the module designed for billing and internal analysis. With this, you can record billable and non-billable hours. You can generate timesheets, export to invoicing or reporting tools, which is useful for managing staff productivity and client profitability. All right. There's going to be the GDPR Center, but it's part of the subscription plan plus the AML Center. All right. The Admin Center is where you can configure the system, the panels. You can create the name of accounting firm. All right. For example, we're going to say it's something like, so how to use TaxCalc. All right. So you have the main office. If you want to add your logo, let's do that right now. So that's going to be our logo for the our TaxCalc. All right. And then after that, you want to make sure that here you can have like access licensing and system updates, control backups, and audit trails. I'm going to exit this and I'll show you the communication center. Okay. So this is going to be the client engagement tool where you can send email messages, track communication history. You can refresh so that you can automate follow-ups like reminders or updates. That helps you streamline correspondence with clients. Okay. And then after that is going to be the e-sign center. It streamlines electronic signatures for documents. You can request and collect e-signatures securely. You can track document status like signed or pending. You can have like legally binding and compliant with EADAS standards. And of course, it speeds up the approval workflows. All the while, you have also the document manager, but it requires a subscription plan. We're not going to do that. I'm going to go to the tax return production. Now, it's simple. It's these are going to be your tool for preparing and filing tax returns. So with this, you have the option to support self-assessment, corporation tax. You can create a new client so that you can check your errors and validation tools, direct submission to HMRC, and a lot more. It's all up to you. All right. And then there's going to be the MTD quarterly filer. If you click that, you would notice that this will support making tax digital or MTD for income tax software. And then there's going to be the VAT filer or VAT filer, which is a tool to file VAT or value-added tax returns under the MTD framework. Now with this, it integrates with bookkeeping tools, tracks submission status, and handles multiple VAT periods and clients. So we're going to cancel this for now. I'm going to go to the HMRC forms, wherein you can prepare and file additional HMRC compliance forms. So you can save time, with autofill data, keeps submission history. I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to show you the batch filer. Now this automates the filing processes for multiple clients. You can submit tax returns, but it requires a subscription plan. And then for the financial reporting, you have the accounts production, but the thing is, it requires you to subscribe to the premium plan because you can create accounts for limited companies. It files with both companies' house in HMRC. You have seamless integration with tax modules. All right, let's cancel that. We're going to go to the company incorporator. With this, the company incorporator submits formation documents to companies' houses. All right, it auto-generates incorporation certificates in company documents. And of course, with that, you also have the option for the company house. The company house provides the filing and managing of company forms, which is, it automates the confirmation statements and changes to directors, addresses, and a lot more. Okay? And as you can see, these are part of the TaxCalc application. It's very easy to use. You have the launcher and of course the dashboard. The dashboard gives you all of the tools and features. All right. So practice manager, time, GDPR center, AML center, admin center, communication center, eSign center, document manager, tax return production, MTD quarterly filer, VAT filer, and a lot more. And with that being said, and that wraps up our walkthrough on TaxCalc. So if you're looking for a software that balances ease of use, compliance accuracy, and value for money, TaxCalc is definitely worth considering. It's especially ideal for UK firms seeking MTD and HMRC compliant tools that don't compromise on features, right? Because it gives you streamlined tax return filing to powerful compliance tools and intuitive client management. TaxCalc delivers a reliable, all-in-one solutions for accountants, tax professionals, and practices of all sizes. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss on our future tutorials on top-rated accounting and tax software. If you have any questions or experiences about TaxCalc or want us to review a different platform, let us know in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.